What's going on, Real? This is Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man, to the real where we keep it real. 13 Reasons Why, Season 3, Episode 10.
The world closing in.
Man,
Y'all saw the tea at the end of the last episode.
the tea.
Miss Baker. What you doing around here, girl? Guess we gonna find out.
What's your bitch ass ex-husband?
Oh, with his new family like Bryce's daddy. All the daddies in the fucking... Let me stop. Clay daddy is good though.
I know, right?
I like Clay daddy. He be chilling. I think he like a professor, right?
I forgot what Clay
I think he a professor. But
we're gonna get
into the episode, yeah.
I never knew Hannah Baker.
Boo.
That's
I
right.
wasn't around.
You weren't.
I didn't know the story.
You didn't.
But it seems to me like if anyone would have a reason to want Bryce Walker dead, it would be her mother.
Ooh, my girl done grew that hair out.
And you might have looked more closely at her if you hadn't had all your eyes on Clay Jensen.
Like what?
You look good, girl. You look good.
She like...
You look healthy.
I like it.
We last spoke on November 7th. That's the day after Bryce Walker's body was found.
Yes, I remember.
Well, you told us you were in town for the closing of your house.
That's correct.
Well, we checked the courthouse records. Your house closed on the 31st. But you stayed in town into the next week. Over that weekend, Bryce went missing.
I'm sorry, is there a question you'd like to ask, Sheriff?
Oh.
I didn't see Clay Jensen.
But the two of you spoke on the phone.
No.
Bruh.
Clay's phone records show 3 calls from you the day before the homecoming game and 1 the night of.
He didn't answer.
The night of the homecoming game. The night Bryce Walker was murdered. There's a call from you that lasted 1 minute and 47 seconds. That is not correct.
And did you also know that one of those victims had to come down here twice before anyone in this building would even believe her?
I did know that, yes.
So maybe you can understand why I might have difficulty
Bruh,
trusting your
that ain't the
operation,
one.
or any police in general these days, Sheriff, because I can't help but wonder if all this added muscle all of a sudden might have something to do with the family that rapist was born into.
Sorry, is she back in town? What?
Bruh, I need to know what happened.
That it wasn't the first time he'd heard from Mrs. Baker.
This ain't right.
He knew exactly why she was in town.
They making everybody look
He
guilty.
just didn't know everything she'd done.
Yeah, well, you only have all of history ever working against you.
True. Sometimes I feel like I'm making a real difference, you know, and I don't know, other times I just feel like nothing has changed at all.
Yeah, but you've changed. And you did it all right here. Being back here. Selling that house. I'm still sad. I'm still so fucking angry. But you know, I prayed that it was different for you. Is it different? Has it gone away?
No. But thanks for caring.
And Clay wasn't the only one feeling the attention.
He the kind of hoe you just stick your foot out and hope he fall on his
Feeling
fucking
the
face when he
pressure.
walk by. Just tripping. He's so goddamn
Feeling the weight
angry.
of suspicion.
They were deported. Yeah.
But you know why?
Bitch, what?
Do you?
And
Bruh.
Back home in Mexico.
And then he said he ain't talked to her.
What happened? I want to know why. You know? But the lawyers say it only takes 1 phone call.
Who called?
So
Discovered your family's status. At first I was
They
worried
give him
they would use it
motive.
against you when you were on the stand, but then they didn't, and I just assumed that
So if Bryce's family called,
lawyers say that
oh my
their
god.
lawyers tipped off ICE.
the lawyer, or they have private investigators. It could have even been the Walker family if they were upset about Bryce's arrest.
Bruh, that's motive right there. You got that damn whole family taken.
I love Tony as much as you do, Clay, but his family ripped away from him.
3 brothers and his mom and daddy. That's a lot.
Something to do with this.
He specifically told him in school today he ain't talked to that lady.
He did.
Some
I did see Mrs. Baker. Saw her more than once. And she told me about the walkers.
What about the walkers?
How it was their fault.
The fact is, all of this bullshit is a chain reaction that started with you. Would there have been a trial if Hannah hadn't killed herself? Would Hannah be dead if you hadn't raped her? You've ruined so many fucking lives, and still, even now, you act like it's somebody else's fault.
Do you still have them? The tapes?
Oh, if he listened to them tapes, he really did committed suicide. If he listened to them tapes, and he already feel bad, shit.
That's so gracious of you. Please don't do it on my fucking account.
No, I want to listen.
I think it's a bad idea.
Damn, even Tony stayed with him while he listened to the tape. But this show is like so messed up. You have so many different feelings. I'm a grown ass adult and I be having mixed feelings about this shit. So I know people that's real young shouldn't just like watch this shit by themselves.
You ready?
You gripped my wrists and pushed yourself inside of me. I begged you, please, Bryce, but you told me to relax.
I am your friend. I have a family to take care of.
Right. Got it.
Clint, just, come on, you gotta give me some time to
Where were you that night, Tony? After the homecoming game?
I was with Caleb the whole night.
With your boyfriend, who loves you, who would do anything for you.
Yes, correct. Where were you?
I was all alone.
I can imagine. Yes. He came to see me.
Oh, shit.
Bitch! To Hannah's tapes. I'd really like to speak with you.
Not interested.
I understand the pain that I caused.
You never could understand that.
You're right, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to understand. Please help me to.
Oh, I'm not here to help you. I will not be a part of this, your penance or absolution or whatever. What you did to my daughter. You broke her.
Mrs. Baker.
Mrs. Baker. You never asked me if I did it.
You never asked me.
Bruh.
You know what was on that voicemail message, don't you?
They doing the most.
So do I. Everyone needs someone to trust. Clay decided he could trust me again.
But you know Ani's not really a romance girl.
How would you know?
Yeah. You do know she's not some, like, sweet, innocent girl, right? She's lived a life. She's not the evergreen good girl like what you go for.
You don't know anything about her.
I live with her. Of course I do.
You don't fucking know anything.
Can I get out of my car, please?
Ah, that's why his fingerprints were on the car.
Wait, seriously?
I'm so sick of Clay falling for these girls, man.
You'll never know.
I don't feel like she's a bad person. I just feel like she's trying not to get too attached because she always moving around. Cause like think about it, she there taking care of Bryce's granddaddy. If he dies, she go to the next job. They could be somewhere else.
True.
She trying to have enough money to make sure she can go to college, and then she still like you need scholarship. So
I need you.
nope.
I need to be who I am when I'm with you. You're changing me.
But you're supposed to be like that on your own.
Please, honey. You're the only one I have to talk to.
Bryce, you're drunk. I have to go.
People are supposed to compliment
I
you.
need you so fucking bad.
Bryce!
No!
Oh,
Let go of me. You're scaring me.
Before he died, he apologized for what he did to Hannah.
I had no idea.
I couldn't forgive him. I still can't. But I know he wanted to change. And that
gave me hope.
Olivia, I hope you know how deeply sorry I am. And he had a strong motive.
But surely you know he wasn't the only one who did. Nora, I truly hope you find the right person. I do. And I hope that gives you some satisfaction. But I'm afraid I can predict that it won't make you hurt less.
This shit. Can we get back to the fact of what happened to Tyler though? Because we had that nice moment. I'm gonna need some kumbaya into somebody's adult. They still need to know about that. I'm not gonna drop that.
What are you gonna do now?
Then he had to tell the boy what happened to you. That happened to 100 dudes. Like, ain't no telling who they be doing that to.
Who the fuck
who
is
be
this?
doing like that? Oh hell no! And then he chilling like that shit normal. Is that the police? Yo, they coming up in them people's house like that? Oh, his mom will have a fit.
Any electronic devices you may have.
I hope he deleted that voicemail.
Reach into your pocket and get your cell phone.
Damn.
You can relax.
Why do you need my phone?
I think you know.
He should have deleted that voicemail as soon as he let that girl hear it. As soon as he let her hear it. Fuck. Bruh. It's gonna go off, bitch. This shit is so ignorant.
This shit is nuts, y'all. You know what? I would have checked that warrant.
Bitch, y'all out here letting these Netflix shows shit on y'all regular TV programming.
Crisis resources, visit 13reasonswhy.info.
Y'all, let me make sure y'all know something too. You have to let the police in. That's true, but you can read that warrant before you let them in
and make sure it's valid.
Exactly.
It could have been a blank ass piece of paper.
It could have been a fucking McDonald's menu, bitch. Read it. Make sure it's signed by judge.
If they get to searching and that paper not right, you can press charges on them.
Exactly. And then all that evidence,
they gotta pay that ass. They gonna pay me. I'm gonna give me a good ass lawyer. But yeah, you gotta make sure it's signed by a judge. Make sure the correct name and address is on that bitch. Like, you gotta make sure all that stuff right.
The date is important. All that shit is important.
I would have called my mama so quick. Before you take my phone, let me call my mama. Amazing how they happen to show up on her motherfucking ass.
Well, just running around because she was gonna read the warrant.
Yeah,
they probably found out where she was. Somebody was watching that house. Somebody was fucking watching that house.
Or knew they schedule.
Or that.
Bruh, this shit's so ignorant, bruh.
Oh my god, 3 episodes left. 3.
Bruh, I want to sit and finish this because it's so messy. Like, I'm not sleepy because of the suspense.
Fuck.
We be up late anyway, but damn, like, it's 2 and it's 3 episodes
so
left.
That's 3, 4.
Till the break of dawn, that's what it is.
Yeah, that'd be like 5 o'clock in the morning. Fuck.
But it's good though. It's so much suspense building up, and we still don't know what happened to this boy.
Yeah.
They looking at Clay, and like he done went from a person of interest to now them having a warrant. Next, they gonna arrest his ass probably, and then we probably gonna figure out what really happened. But they gotta find another suspect, or Clay going to jail. Like, cause I ain't trying to come back for season 4 and then we dealing with Clay trial and he ain't did nothing. So I don't know. And my whole thing is, if we resolve everything this season, then what's gonna happen with whatever season 4 they playing? Like, who's gonna be dead on that one? Cause if it's Clay Netflix, I'm telling y'all to y'all face, you will not get views from me because I will not watch that boy suffer and be in pain and figure out which one of his so-called friends did something to him. I'm not.
And I ain't trying. Don't make him commit suicide either.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they would do. I don't think nobody would murder Clay. So like for him to just all this stuff that's going on, build up, and then he commit suicide to kind of show you that it can be anybody that'll do that, even people that you don't think they would. Don't do that. Don't do that, Netflix. Don't do that. I'm gonna write a whole letter, and I'm gonna get support. I'm gonna get signatures online. Y'all better check. That is not what y'all need to do.
That's crazy.
But it's just like, look at all these people, bro. You don't know who killed this man. And then Hannah mama coming through, sweeping through with cold bloodedness and all that. She like, he was like, you never asked me if I killed Bryce. Or she said, one of them said, who said, he said that to her first. right?
Yeah, and she was like,
She
"You
was
never
like, "You
asked
never
me."
asked me." And the elevator closed. She looked like she ain't get no folks coming back through town. Shit. I just be feeling like it's somebody we ain't even seen yet. Everybody they put, cause it's like they trying to get you to think it's certain people only to shut you down, and then it could be somebody else.
Yeah.
Cause we still ain't even seen the homecoming fight.
Oh,
we haven't even seen like what even led up to everybody fighting on the field, and still don't really know everybody whereabouts in that time. So I'm just wondering, like,
what the fuck?
I still feel like it was suicide, but maybe an accident, cause you could jump and hit your hand, and then it look like, you know what I'm saying, hit your head, yeah. Cause I mean, you're not dead yet, but if you hit your head and then die, look like it happened before you died. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like everything that was building up, him listening to them tapes, trying to apologize to Hannah Mama, like you really know you hurting people. You ain't really got nobody else. Your dad don't want to have nothing to do with you. You feel like your mama don't like you. Then you love Auntie, but y'all can't be together. She telling you y'all can't be together. And then you just scared her off. It's like, what really, I mean, I'm the type of person, I value human life. Like, people can be trash. I just feel like there's punishment and things for that. Like, I don't ever want anybody to commit suicide or somebody to murder somebody for something or whatever. But in the heat of the moment of situations, you never know what you would do to a person or what you would do to yourself, I guess. Because like I said, everybody has a breaking point. Like, you fuck with my kids, you fuck with my husband. I don't know, you may not get, streamer Tasha or reactor Tasha. You may get somebody else. And you never know until you push to that limit. But even Bryce being as messed up as he was, it's like they trying to show you where it came from. Like, his mom had him. She basically told us she never held him or anything like that. She went into depression. Like, she postpartum depression. She really didn't want to have a baby. She's like, by the time she came out of that, he didn't need her anymore. So just imagine how long that was. That she felt like a baby that didn't need their mama. Like, come on now. Like, that was a long time. We already see the piece of shit his dad is. So I'm sure it was just nanny. You know what I'm saying? Just random nannies coming through and just making sure he was good while his daddy was off doing whatever.
Well, hey, we're going to get out of here, y'all. Full reactions on Patreon. We got more 13 reasons why coming your way. It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man to real, man. Y'all be sure to stay real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.